it would be all over the news in the newspaper, wouldn't it? So there's a double standard, like Glenn Beck said. There's a double standard. Big time double standard. It's almost like you were a parent and you smoked cigarettes and your child saw you smoking cigarettes, so he snuck one of your cigarettes and started smoking, and you see the child and you punish him and he says, "Don't smoke. Smoking is bad for you." And right after you're done, you puff a cigarette in front of him. What type of message are you sending that child? It's confusing, isn't it? Same principle here. They tell you that we shouldn't use language, talk about language. We should focus on the jobs. But if a Republican or conservative person had done that, they wouldn't be saying let's not focus on the language. The language would be all over. I mean, those are strong words. Let's take out the son of a bitches. Think about that for a minute. Let's take out the son of a bitches. I mean, that's a threat. And he's creating civil unrest, because what if some welfare recipients start to rise up and start really trying to take out ordinary, regular people? That's why I say arm yourself, American people. Arm yourself. Get your gun license and exercise your Second Amendment. Arm yourself. Arm yourself to the teeth. And not only arm yourself, but get enough ammunition. Because civil unrest, I don't want civil unrest, but if it comes to your doorstep and you're backed into a corner, what are you going to do? You rather be like the Jews, or you rather be like a Buddhist? Some people might say, whoa, that sounds offensive. What do you mean by that? All I mean by that, the Buddhists, they taught their people how to defend themselves. The Jews, when the Holocaust wouldn't have existed if the Jews defended themselves and didn't let the Germans do that. That's all I mean by that. So don't try to create any drama. No drama here. I'm just using it as a phrase to get my point across. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about was Warren Buffett. You talk a good game, but you also fall under the category of hypocrite. Why do you fall under the category of hypocrite? Well, you said that you feel that all the rich people should pay their fair share, including yourself. Including yourself. Sir Buffett, Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet. Are you sure you don't want to take back that statement? Isn't it true, Mr. Buffett? Isn't it true that you have a firm, Berkshire Hathaway, that's evaded taxes for years? Is that paying your fair share? How about you start with that, Warren? How about you start with that? How about you pay your back taxes? How about you write a check and pay them right now? And stop running your mouth and being a damn hypocrite. How about that, Buffett? People make me really angry because they speak one way and they do things the other way. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's why my theme is hypocrites, because you all are hypocrites. You say one thing and you mean another, or you do another. I mean, how could you be evading taxes with your company, with your firm, yet you scream bloody murder, we should all pay our fair share? I mean, how could you do that? How could you sleep at night and just be such a double standard, double talk hypocrite? All of yous. How can you? Well, you know why? Because you're heartless and you really just have no morals. There's no other way of putting it. Whew, it's hot, making me angry. So anyway, I'm gonna look at the Republican debate tonight for the presidential candidate. I'm not necessarily pulling for anyone right now. I haven't decided yet. Still looking, still on the sidelines looking. Still looking. Now, this is another story that really intrigued me, or bothered me rather. The IRS, hear me on this, because this angers me as a documented citizen. Well, not documented because I'm a United States citizen, but you know what I mean. This angers me as a citizen of the United States. Why does it bother me? Well, wait, let me tell you the story. The IRS allowed undocumented workers to collect $4.2 billion. Maybe you didn't hear me. $4.2 billion in refundable taxes last year. That was the new audit. And that means it almost quadrupled the sum from 5 years ago. So go figure on that. I mean, I'm not even exactly sure why I heard this. I'm not sure who said it actually, but I couldn't agree more with him. What he said was this: it's all good and dandy to secure the borders, but the one way, you're not going to stop them from trying to get in. They're going to always try to get in. There's one really surefire way of getting them to not want to come here. And you know what that is? Jobs. You got to punish the companies that hire undocumented workers. You have to punish them so that they don't hire any of them. And if you stop hiring the undocumented workers and they know when they come here they won't be able to survive because they can't get a job, they're going to stop coming here. So that's the number one. You got to stop the companies from hiring undocumented workers. That would be a great plus. After that's done, then the next thing obviously would be, if they still try to come, the government will absolutely not support them in any way whatsoever, with no benefits at all. Zero. I would call it my zero tolerant bill, whatever you want to call it. But my zero tolerant bill would be: punish the companies who hire undocumented workers. Do not give them any benefits whatsoever. No food stamps, no housing, nothing. If anything, if they're on the street, throw them in jail. Then send them back to where they came from after a trial and it's found out that they're not legal. Throw them back to where they came from. I think my policy of that would definitely stop them from trying to come in illegally. Now, legal aliens, that's different. I am all for that. If they do it the legal way, I'm all for that. But there's things gotta stop with the undocumented workers, because we're getting hurt. So to recap, today's hypocrites: Barack Hussein Obama, he's obviously the number one hypocrite. Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid, Maxine Waters, big time hypocrite, because your husband is one of the bankers. Why don't you force him to do it? Warren Buffett, big time hypocrite. Jimmy Hoffa, you're actually Jimmy Hoffa Jr. You're actually a son of a bitch. We're not the son of a bitch in the Tea Party. So you're the son of a bitch. Look in the mirror and call yourself a son of a bitch. And as I said, you're not a teamster, you're a gangster. You're a bully. You're enticing civil unrest. That doesn't sit too well with us, the Tea Partiers and the American people. So Tea Partiers, do not fall for their trap. What do they want? Civil unrest. What are we going to do? Fight them with love. Protect yourselves. And they will lose. But if we become angry and out of control like them, then you're going to have civil unrest. And that is not what we want. So, again, if you'd be so kind to visit my website, politicalbombshow.zzl.org. Read my top stories there. You know, look around, browse around, donate, whatever. And you can give us a call, 858-233-9337. Till next time, take care of your families. Let's remember the victims of 9/11 that's coming up pretty soon. Still upset about the mayor of New York. He's inviting Buddhists and other religions to participate in the ceremony, but no Christians. Go figure. We're supposed to be a Christian nation. What the hell happened? I don't even want to talk about that. That sends my blood pressure to the roof. What the hell happened? Mayor, what the hell is your name? I can't even think of his name right now. He's just really pissed me off. Mayor of New York. You don't even deserve to be called by your name. Did Obama get to you? Did Obama tell you to do that? I bet he did, didn't he? Why don't you be a man and grow some balls? Stand up and be a man. Till next time, take care of your families and be well. And don't let the son of a bitches like Jimmy Hoffa Jr. and the welfare recipients, don't let them create civil unrest. We can fight them the right way. Let's not fight them the dirty way. And we will prevail. Till next time, God bless America.
Political corruption is the nation. A new sheriff coming to town. The politician is allowed. They're all too corrupted. Political bomb, so come on people, let's go. Political bomb, so come on people, let's go.